Hi everybody, hope you had a nice long weekend, enjoyed the sun wherever you live. I know that I did, and it's important to spend time with your family just to recoup your strength and just get your minds off the markets. But welcome to the market update and the only portfolio you need. My name is DJ, and let's just go ahead with the update. So if we start to I think I want to start to look at the indexes right now. So we are seeing a continually regaining some structure on the S&P 500. Could be a relief rally, but we have this very important longer term resistant trend line here that obviously we would like to break, because we saw that here it acted as a resistance, and here it acted as resistance. So the question is, are we going to see resistance again here? That is the problem, and we would like to see a break of this resistance and maybe a retest, and then off we go. That would be like the best situation for us. If we see a resistance and if we see a breakdown from here again, we will likely test the low again. And let's look at the longer terms. So we are about here now. Then we have the retest of the 3,860, maybe the 3,800 even, I would say. 25 it's here. If we break this area, we have a long way to go. So that would actually, we are not in a crash yet. This is just in my opinion, this is just a normal retracement. We needed this. We have needed this for a long time, considering everything that's happening in the world. I think this is just makes sense. If we will get the crashes, maybe that's where we should start to buying indexes. Let's look at the Nasdaq. This is the daily. I have a lot of support areas down here. If we go to the 4 hour, we are seeing today as well, it's up 1.7%, the futures. We are just at the middle now. Resistance, maybe it's not working as a resistance, but we have a resistance area here where we could see some pullback back to the 11.9 or something, maybe 12, and we should hopefully see some follow through as well on the Nasdaq. It is time for a rally. It is time for a relief rally at least. I hear a lot of people talking about this could be the bottom. So let's see where it goes. So I want to just touch a bit on the oil. My oil trade is still on. As I said, I shorted the resistance trend line here, and I took half profit at 108.5 when I got the second chance. I missed the first because I wasn't really I didn't look at, I don't know what happened, but I missed it. So but I had the opportunity again to take profits, so I did it here. I am though still hoping to see the lower trend line. That would be like perfect scenario for me, if we could get down here where I will take profit and I will initiate longs. This is what I've been looking at. This is what I've been talking about for quite some time, that the Dixie is would see and search for lower lows. We are now in an old upwards channel or wedge, and these often, if these break down, we will see the 101. this is guaranteed. We have a bit of support here at 102, and if this area breaks down, these are the levels to look at: the 100 to the 101, and this would be very, very good for especially trading the cryptos or the Bitcoin. So let's get to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, it was just trading with the trend line, and even my algo turned positive here at 29.8, 29.9, and yeah, we are in an uptrend now. We are though at resistance right now, so we need to break this 3,400, 500 area. Maybe I would say to the 31, and then we would see. Then we would go for the targets that I've been talking about for a long time. And let's look at the targets. The target number 1 is there. It is, yeah, even 33, I would say. Target number 2 is 34.4, and target number 3 would be the 38 area. We have a volume high note point of control here at 39,000. So could we break this? I would be positive. I would really start to believe in that we have broken the downtrend. But for now, we're just in a relief rally. Sorry, as I see it, and I will take profit at these 3 targets. And I probably would leave something. I just want to see how it reacts here. So do we reject the 38 directly and just go down? Well, just go out, take profits, get in if it changes. But it could be interesting to see how we would react here. If we look at the Ethereum on the 4-hour, this is the same picture, just following the trend line, and my indicator is also in buy mode. So and I did go in per my indicator at 2,000 with a stop loss under, I think a stop loss I had on the 1,900. So Solana, same picture. I think you will see this picture on all the cryptos, or the bigger cryptos. This is the link, same thing. We could look at the Rune, same thing with Rune. Yeah. So let's just look at some stocks. So I actually started buying the ARK Friday, and so this is my plan, to just accumulate as much as possible over the next period. If we I think it has been beaten so badly that it makes sense to buy even on the way up, but preferably on pullbacks. And I will go later today. I'll come up with a video just going through the ARK innovation stocks that there is in the ETF. So so that looks very good. The Google also beaten badly. It did took back some ground in late trading Friday, and we did touch almost the 21. So really cheap Google right now, but we want to see we want to see the 22 area breaking the 22 area before we can tell more. But long term, this is very good. The Amazon, it doesn't look good, this chart, but long term again, I would say that it would be a good idea to start if you're interested in Amazon, at least. This could be a good area to accumulate. But the most important thing is look at the indexes. These are the, that's where you need to look for tells. And if the index breaks down, you don't want to be in these stocks. Not, at least not if you're in a short term. This could take if we really do crash, this is not the place to be. But who knows? Who knows? Tesla's been really beat down badly. I think the consensus targets is around 1,200. So you're really looking at doubling your money if you go in here. When it comes to the consensus targets, so maybe buying Tesla now wouldn't be as bad either. It all depends on where we're going from here, of course. So these are choices that you have to make. Yeah. The Apple. If you're an Apple fan, this would be a good place as well. We are going into the channel. We did close in the channel, the 4-hour channel, which is a very positive sign. We could maybe see a retest, but if we stay in this channel, it makes sense to ride it at least up to the 150 for a short-term gain. Long-term, it's the same as the other stocks as well. If you believe in Apple, this could be a place to go in. Nike, we could just, if we draw the line here, I would say this could be the resistance. So a break of this would be a good place to look at, like this. Should we start it here? Something like this, right? These are just help lines, but still we have the 102.5 as a support. So if we break here, I think we should look at the, let's see here at the 107.5 ish area. We could look at this area, right? So these are just around these numbers. This area would be good. 125 with some volume would be a very nice place to take profit as well. But it all depends. It all depends on what the market does. So it's just to be ready for anything. Just don't buy and forget if you're in this for the short term. If you're in for the long term, I would be pretty comfortable buying at these levels. All right, let's just end it with the gold. The gold trade is looking really good. Here we had the yes from my algo, and with a stop loss around 1800 would be okay. And we will, I think the next would be 1900 from here. So yeah, it looks good. The trade is really looking good. We have a bit of a resistance here. So this area 1850, 1860. So where we are now would be like a resistance. So we need to break this. If you are going to buy, wait for the break at least. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just what I see right now. So I think the markets are looking for some to gaining some ground again, and so it makes sense to go long in stocks, even cryptos, but with some tight stop losses, and of course it could be dangerous to have stop losses on the cryptos, but it could also be dangerous not to have it. So because you get wicked out so often. So don't go in with everything. Of course, it goes without saying. Yeah, not much here. So I'm actually hoping for a positive day, maybe a positive week. That would be great. We need that. So with that, I am signing off, and have a good day, everybody. And I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.